What's up, guys? It's Chris here. As I'm making this video, bat cows are about 4 sales away from a $1,000 floor. I mean, technically it's $999, but let's just round up and say a $1,000 floor. So why is this? What happened? Why did the cows go from under retail not even 2 months ago, around retail a month ago, and just shot up from $300 to $1,000? Well, I'm going to break that down in this video because it's right in front of our face. It's very obvious. We've seen this before, but let's dig in this video. And if you're wondering if I'm just jumping on this as it's hiking up, 6 months ago, I was making bat cow content when nobody cared about it, when it was still minting after it minted. So definitely check those out if you haven't watched them. And the GOAT of YouTube content, The Gale, he gives some amazing explanations and some in-depth analysis of things that are going on around the bat cows, the utility around them. He's very involved in the community. So go check out his channel and his videos. He just posted one this morning. I'll leave it up there. So without further ado, let's dive in. It's really not rocket science, guys. This is the reason that so much liquidity got pumped into the market. This dropped the Superman #1 last week with a $10 buy-in, and some of these floors are absolutely insane at $8,000, and the lowest one being $500. So people loaded up their accounts on Palm to be able to go for these drops. Some might have just put the very minimum in to buy the comics. Some might have put a lot more in. And then a lot of people hit the comics. And honestly, I'm saying this from personal experience too, as I didn't hit the comic. My plan was to hopefully hit a comic, get a good rarity, sell it, and put that money in a cow. And, this is a big debate, whether the cows are going to be worth more or the Superman comics are going to be worth more. Personally, I wanted another cow and maybe even 2 cows if I was able to do that. Well, a lot of people did. A lot of people hit on drop, or they pumped a lot of money in, and now the market just got a liquidity pump. It got an injection. And again, it's right in front of our face. Everybody's like, why are these going up so much? Like, what's happening? It's very obvious. People put money in to go for this, and some people did hit it, and now there's more liquidity in the market. Now, another thing to note about these is people from all over different communities were putting money in to go for this. I saw a bunch of people from Vivi that I've never seen go for another drop outside of Vivi, putting money in to go for this Superman comic, Superman #1, as this is a significant comic, and they really wanted it. I saw other people from communities that are very against any kind of platform-based NFTs, like Vivi, Palm, Recur, Atro, all that. I saw other people all over the Discord, probably there for a flip, trying to go for this drop that would otherwise never touch one of these platforms. So people from all over were pumping money in. So again, liquidity injection. And while all this liquidity got flowed into the market, it's not stuck there, but people now are sitting on money, and it's like, okay, well, what do I do with this? It's kind of like when Ethereum went up and you're able to use that Ethereum to buy NFTs, but you don't really want to cash it out yet. So a lot of people are just putting money in other assets like the Superman comic and like bat cows. And in return, we see these bat cows flying off the market. So there's just a few more listed under 1K. There's a couple of 925, 989, and then you get into the 999s real quick because this money was able to flow over to bat cows. And there's only 11,544 bat cows. Originally, there were supposed to be 200,000 of these. I don't know if you're around back then. Well, only 11,544 minted, so they burnt the rest. And so now we're left with this relatively smaller supply. Up until this week, there has always been over 1K listed in the market. And recently, we went from 1K in the market, and I think it's kind of bugging right now to where it's not showing me how many is listed. But last time I checked, I think it was already even approaching like 950 or something like that. So well under 1K listed out of the, let's just round up to 12,000 total cows. So the next question is like, is it sustainable? What's the purpose of the cows? What are people going to hold? I think on top of everything I just said, with the liquidity injection being the biggest factor in all of this, people are seeing the utility and the value and the airdrops of bat cows. I mean, I minted 1 cow, which, by the way, if you're watching this video, I do have 1 cow. And it's already given me so much stuff. This is my cow that I minted. I got airdropped Chinatown, which is the district that this cow is in. It has given me these boxes. I got airdropped a comic, the Batman the Legacy Cow #1. I got airdropped a Harley Quinn #1. I got airdropped a I think one or two more things. I did sell those in hopes to eventually get another cow, and then this happened and they just flew off the shelf. So people are seeing the value in these, but this video really is specifically talking about around the price. It's not talking about anything else. I have other videos around the whole project. So sustainable, I have no idea what's going to happen in the near future, and anybody that tells you they do is lying because they don't know or they're overly confident. Could go up, could go down, just like anything else. I do think that there are a lot of genuine holders in this project. People that have been stacking, like Gail said, him and his crew have been stacking when nobody else cared about this for the last few months for even under $300. So I do think a lot of them will probably hold because they are long-term believers in the utility, the project, the fandom, because this is built around DC. You have Jim Lee tweeting about this. So I do think this is more sustainable than a lot of other things that we see. I think a lot of people are attached to their personal cows as they are unique. Each one is unique and different from the other. So I think that aspect plays into it, which isn't that much different from most other NFTs. But I think with a hardcore fandom built in already, that core community and that organic growth, I think it will hold better than most other things. It's hard for me to say because in the last 2 years of NFTs, I have never seen insane pumps that don't retrace at least a little bit. Right now, we're seeing a $1,000 floor. I'm not going to make price predictions, but I will be real. It will really surprise me if it maintains that without even a short-term dip. Nothing in these videos is financial advice. Please don't make trades on this. I'm just giving my speculation upon it. I only have one cow, so I'm not going to be making any plays. If I had multiple cows, that would probably be a different story, but I have one that I've said since the beginning, I don't have any intention of selling unless it's life-changing money. I want to be a part of this experience. I want to be a part of the real-life events. I want to be a part of the community. I want to be a part of the airdrops, the utility, the game. I want to be a part of all that, so I'm not selling my one cow. Let me know what you think about the price action below, and if you think this is sustainable in the short term or the midterm, and what you think about the future of cows. And also, if you missed the reveal on these cows, I actually posted a live reveal 6 months ago on my cow, so you can kind of get that experience through that you can just click right now as you see on the screen. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.